Hi, good morning. This is a update video. You've all been kind enough to sort of ask me how things are going. So I am, if you're new here, I got selected to be an Army pilot in January of 2022. I'm 36 years old, so I have to get an age waiver. The cutoff is 32 years old. I had a guy ask me, "Hey, I'm 33. Am I going to have to get an age waiver?" The answer is most definitely yes. It's not super complicated. It's just brutal that you have to wait so long. And so here we are about to cross into October and I'm still waiting. But just so you're aware, the process for that is I started doing everything in September of 21. I got selected in January of 22 and then told I had to get an age waiver in 22. And then now we're about to be in September of 22 and I'm still waiting. So from the start of the age waiver process, your local command is going to generate paperwork. It's like 3 additional forms that'll go on top of your packet. Those 3 forms with your packet will become your age waiver. They will route that to National Guard Bureau, NGB, if you're going into the Guard. And then that, if it's like mine, it's going to take like 4 or 5 months to get through their queue. Then they send that to Proponent. Proponent takes no longer than 30 days. They are the subject matter expert. They are the technical experts. They know the needs and the way things are heading, and they'll make the call based on technical experience and technical expertise. And then they route their recommendation to headquarters of the Army. And last week, I just got the word that mine got routed to headquarters of the Army. So my logic in that was like, well, why would you send something to headquarters that says, no, we don't want this person? But headquarters of the Army can still say yes. I'm not saying they said no to me. I'm just saying, why would you not just say, we're denying this, so your routing process is done, you're done. But that is not how it works. Proponent just says we recommend or we don't recommend, and then they send their recommendation to headquarters, who ultimately makes the final call on NGB. NGB is like, the paperwork's correct, everything has been, I's have been dotted, T's have been crossed. Proponent is the technical recommendation, headquarters is the final sign off. So that's kind of the business process. And like I said, we're going into like month freaking 8 here. So get ready to wait, and it's not too terrible, but it is kind of, those first few months I was like, all right, I'm gonna get it back, like, let's go, I'm ready to go. And now I'm just kind of like, if I have to wait another year, I gotta wait another year. So anyway, you got to go through that if you're over 32. If you don't, you're just going to get selected out of your board or you're not, and that's going to be it. So somebody asked me too in the comments, is it, they're prior Marine like me, like, is it easier working with the Marines? Is it easier working with the Army? Dude, I don't know. If routing in a waiver in the Marine Corps, I don't think it would take as long, but first of all, I wouldn't even have an age waiver in the Marine Corps. They wouldn't give me one, I guarantee it. So you wouldn't even have the opportunity. But I know what I know what you're saying. Like, is it weird working with the Army folks? My answer to that is not at all. Like, they've been stellar, helpful, try very hard, especially in your local command. They're pulling for you, and so they're good to go. Just like the Marine Corps folks are. We always made fun of the S shops and bankers hours and all that stuff. It's like similar type vibe with all that stuff, but as far as like some huge delta between the Army and the Marine Corps and going through something like this, I don't see it. Like, the Army folks that I've dealt with, like I said, they care, they're trying to get the job done, they're working hard, they take pride in what they do, and I plan to be the same. So I had another question about, hey, I'm joining, but they're saying I only have to take the ASVAB. 2 things. One, they're probably just seeing if you're smart enough to pass the ASVAB, and then they're going to talk to you later. But 2, you absolutely have to take a form of a pilot test. for any branch. So I don't know what branch you're trying to join, but go crush the ASVAB, and then you have to take a test to be a pilot. In the Army, it's the SIFT. I have videos on that. Go check it out. I recorded the video directly after I took the SIFT and got my results. So everything, I tried to make it to where I was like genuine and everything was fresh in my mind, so you could kind of pull from that perspective if needed. I was stoked to make this video. I was very excited to make a video. It's been too long. I've been insanely busy, just like everybody else, but just been very, very busy with my regular everyday life of being a, you know, dad, husband, guy who's at work, guy running other stuff, other little projects to try to make it by and set ourselves up here. So here's a video for you. I'm excited. I wish you were here drinking a cup of coffee with me on the back porch. We were chilling, talking about this stuff, and because that's what this channel was for me. It was like, I want to start this because I don't see this type of environment where people can ask questions and share and just get that sort of added perspective about what they're trying to do. Because it really is, when you start this, like, you really feel like you're floating in the wind because there's not a lot of information out there. So I'm trying to bring some context, some added perspective, and your comments are a huge part of that. I mean, there are people commenting on these videos that don't have answers, or that do have answers from multiple people. And if you're out there looking for information and you see 3 people with different perspectives and different experiences, and you can kind of take the resounding theme from that and go, okay, this is what I'm going to expect in my process, and I can work to that and prepare for that. So that's what this is supposed to be, and it has been. It's been very cool. So continue to comment and continue to interact, because that's what this is supposed to be. We're a small little community trying to all do the same thing, and that's cool, and that's all it'll ever be as far as I'm concerned. I'm not trying to, I don't give a shit about views or the algorithm or whatever. This is for people that are just trying to do what we're doing, and that's it. So let's exchange some information. Have a good fall, have a good winter, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep pushing, baby. Keep going. You got it. You really do. If I can, you can. Believe that.